everybody on this call is a fan favorite, but she is a particular fan favorite. Please drop a little JM in the chat for the Empress of the Jubiverse, Meow's boss, and Soju's boss, and my boss, and everybody else's boss.
I'm just an intern, man. I'm just an intern.
That's what Julius Caesar said before he took over the Roman Empire. May, what can you tell us about Jubuary 2024?
We don't know where the vote would go yet, but we started working through the data and preparing in advance because there's just so much complexity and stuff that we need to go through and to work through. The scale has completely changed. There is a lot more data, a lot more transactions. Our product range have increased so much from just swap to now limit orders, DCAs, and all of that. Coins on Solana used to be like 1,000 coins in total. Now you have 70,000 new coins a day. A lot of complexity for us in terms of getting the accurate pricing data for all of your transactions. We want to give you the same level of care that we did last year in attributing you well. So this year, we can no longer run queries on Postgres. We can't even do a count anymore. So we had to migrate a lot of our transaction data to data warehousing solutions. So when you trade coins, we don't actually know what is the USD volume. And if we want to compare across different products for different users, we need like a common denominator, which is in USD. We have to go through all the transactions in the past year and attribute the US dollar volume for all your shit coins that you're trading. We're doing different things, like looking at oracle prices of major coins when we can. If not, then we have to infer from related swap data in the past, like 1 minute, 15 minutes, and basically doing this in a very iterative way until we get to a coverage that we're satisfied with. And I think right now we are at about 98, 99% of data with good USD volume that we're happy with. Yeah, we will keep going. We also had to parse, process, and unify transactions across our wider product range. And they all have very different on-chain patterns. So if you look at DCA and limit orders, they orders that are opened by the user and then later executed by keepers. So we have to re-attribute that public key from the back to the user. And then after that, we had to sanitize data. We looked at things like wash trading data, illiquid coins with inflated US dollar values, bad AMMs, and we'll try to clean all of that out so that we can give you good data. And also we had to track and attribute our transactions into different buckets, whether these are transactions or bot transactions, whether it's a stable to stable swap, SOL to SOL swap, so that we can look at all of that in summary and figure out how we will want to attribute our users.
I don't envy you guys. That is for sure. But making sure that going through all of this kind of data is going to take a long while. How are you guys thinking about Sybil resistance here?
We want to reward the real users meaningfully. And if we want to reward them meaningfully, then we have to be more stringent in what we are searching for this year. So we are investigating and prototyping a range of ways for us to understand you as a user and understand that you are real. We are looking at various on-chain activities of a wallet. We are looking at fee-paying activity of a user. We are investigating if we should allow users to submit a profile and link different wallets together, sign on these wallets and tell us you own all of them so we can understand your on-chain behavior and know that, okay, this is like stuff that a regular human would do. And then look at potentially some form of identity verification, but we'll be very careful to be sure that we are not saving any of your data or like we maintain privacy for you. And we will take all of that into consideration and give you a range of options.
This all requires a vote passing. So until the vote passes, it's not clear exactly what Jubuary is going to be, the scale of it, how it'll work. So all of that is coming. But as May said, got to prep now, because if it does pass, which hopefully one of the proposals will, a lot of work to be done.